Good morning. Welcome back to Shani and Melz in the morning. It is
I mean,
Wednesday morning.
oh, you forgot when you lost track for a quick second,
I
huh?
I did. The kids are back in school today, so I really don't know how to act. I'm confused because it's Wednesday and they're back in school, and you typically expect them to go to school on Monday.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
big shout out to the teachers and the staff and everybody back at it, and going back to work. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all for everything that y'all doing out there and getting these kids squared away with this craziness and this pandemic that we're dealing with right now. But your
Yes.
kids in class or are they home still?
Oh, they at home. They're in their classroom. That's right across from me,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They
so
go up.
I can keep my eye on them.
Keep my eye out, no doubt. I got the same thing going on over here. I'm over here looking like a prison warden up in here. I'm just walking around with my hands behind my back, just clinking their bars next to their room, going, all right, hey, let's go, inmate. Yeah,
Yeah.
treating them like it's prison. So they got to get back to it though. But lots of crazy stuff happening over the last couple of days. But we got a big show on deck for y'all today. So go ahead and download that Media Room 360 app in your app store right now. Let's get the particulars and all that stuff out the way. But big show
Yep.
on deck for y'all today. Shine the sky, Queen of some media. We got a big show on deck.
Yeah, we do. Do you remember this shirt? Do you remember this shirt?
I kind of do remember this shirt, but people talking about my cheetah shirt is fire though.
You remember this shirt?
I do remember. Wait, I,
You remember this shirt?
no, I'm trying to remember. Help me remember. I'm trying to.
No, you gotta remember this shirt. Look, you gotta
Oh,
remember this shirt.
okay. I remember now. Okay, I remember now. That's right. That is the. Y'all go get that story.
Look,
Y'all go get that.
look.
Y'all go get this tank story one day. Y'all got to get the tank story one day. One day. But we got a big show on deck for y'all today. Stars popping in, but we got to get you updated on a lot of information that's going on out there. What's on deck for us? What's the deck on deck today, Queen?
Well, Dr. Dre is still in the hospital, but word is that he will be coming home soon. Now, Monday he suffered a brain aneurysm. A brain aneurysm is it's when a blood vessel bursts in your head and
Mm-hmm.
you're bleeding on the brain. So we don't have all the details. Well, I don't have all the details of what happened, how long that was going on with him, but he suffered a brain aneurysm. So he was in the ICU. When I had that happened to me, I actually ended up having a stroke after it. This was after I had Tamron.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
I had my baby girl, I went home bleeding on the brain because they say in delivery I pushed too hard and I burst a blood vessel in my head. And so it started out as that. And I know I remember I had a really, really, really bad headache for some days. So, but LL Cool J sent a message out today and said, hey, Dr. Dre is fine. We're assuming that he talked to him.
Well, Dre also put out a post on his own personal Instagram page saying that he's doing fine and he thanked all the fans and everybody for the support and also thanked the staff over at Cedar Sinai Medical Center. But he said he's coming home. He said he's gonna be all right. They're gonna release him soon and he's gonna be on his way home. So it sounds like everything's gonna be all good for Dre on the health front at least. On the health front at least. But
Yeah.
while he was in the hospital, we got some developing story of some wild news happening at his home. First, we're gonna say good morning to Kenya and B.O.B. and also Stuart.
Stewart.
Appreciate y'all for checking in. Good morning, Sherry, my girl out there in Arizona, up early with us.
Oh, thank you, Sherry.
We appreciate y'all for checking in with us this morning. But we got an update to the Dr. Dre situation because apparently while he was in the hospital for that aneurysm, his home in Brentwood in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Brentwood was the apparent target of a burglary ring. Police have arrested 4 dudes. They caught 4 dudes with all sorts of break-in materials scouting Dre's house. Apparently, they've been trying to do this, and they also say they were probably also targeting Vice President Kamala Harris's home in that area as well.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
but this is a very upscale neighborhood, the Brentwood neighborhood. A lot of people remember the Brentwood neighborhood. That's the place where the OJ, if you remember where OJ used to live at. Dre's got a home out there and a whole lot of other celebrities as well too. But apparently, police say the burglars attempted to break into Dre's home at around 10 p.m. last night. but weren't able to get inside. And they were able to, police were able to hunt them down, catch them, arrest them, and get them up out you. so,
Oh.
so we're gonna keep an eye on that story as well. But Dre, again, that's crazy, right? This man, look, you gotta worry about this man got a divorce on deck, and I seen some of y'all talk about this last night. I seen some of y'all with the comments on the socials.
Yeah, he's got a divorce on deck. Wife wants $2 million a month for spousal support. Currently, he pays right about at $300,000 a month for spousal support, but she wants $2 million. She says that hey, he got like, and he has a lot of money in cash, like hundreds of millions of dollars in cash.
Okay.
Plus, they have Apple stock.
Okay.
$2 million is nothing for a Dr. Dre. Okay, we're not talking about getting a divorce. We ain't talking about getting a divorce from you. We are not talking about getting a divorce from you. We are talking about getting a divorce from Dr. Dre.
In God's name, what do you need?
It ain't about no. Slow that roll, boo boo. Slow, but let's pull it on back. It ain't about what I need. It ain't about what I need. It's about what my value is and what is owed to me out of this situation.
What do I owe you exactly?
Okay, if I was married to you, I mean, nah, we're not going to go get no $2 million. We're not divorcing for that. But we're talking about a billionaire. We're talking about a billionaire. Dre probably makes $2 million a month alone, if not more, off of beats.
Well, congratulations to me for starting a business.
No, don't, ooh, baby, don't start this morning
because I'm not. I don't owe you vagina money. Okay,
that ain't about that. She helped with this business. He didn't get there by himself.
She do. What exactly?
She wasn't in there making no beats, but she's an attorney. She the one who wrote these agreements up. This is why you getting the money, and it's always a woman that's helping the man get the money. Y'all don't know y'all behind from a hole in the ground, so you don't know how to get no money. She got it.
How do you know? How do you know just because she was attorney she did that? Did I pay her retainer? Or what?
Go read the stories. Go read the stories about their relationship.
I hope he got a retainer and some receipts on that ass because I'll be paying.
No, because it's about.
You got a vagina.
Whatever. This ain't even about no vagina. This is about a lifestyle that we live, and this is about a lifestyle that we live.
She wasn't in there in two.
Whatever. And then all that other stuff she had to put up with this joker with. Boy, please, $2 million. That's nice.
Girl,
that's nice.
And then you signed a prenup. Oh, what happened to that? You said prenup too. That's what she claimed. I ain't signed no prenup. Yes, she did.
Well.
You agree?
Oh well.
Respect the prenup.
Oh well. Byron talking about nobody need that kind of money to survive. Baby, if somebody was offering you that, you would take it. So please, B.O.B.
Yeah, I will.
Stop it. Y'all men can miss me with that. Like I said, y'all don't know y'all behind from a hole in the ground. And even with life, most of y'all was raised. Raise your hand if your daddy raised you.
No, papi, no.
Stop.
No.
Whatever.
No, hold on. Let's stop. No, stop right there. Let's stop right there. She put her big girl panties on at some point during that marriage and signed a prenup. So she has to abide by that prenup. She already lied to the court once and said that they ain't had no prenup. And then Dre went in the files. Dre said, oh, we don't. Dre went in that file cabinet. And just because I tore it up in front of you don't mean my lawyer, if she's such a great lawyer, she know that this man had copies in the office in his lawyer office. So please,
listen.
No,
Poppy, no. I wish Dre, like for real, I really hope that he recovers well. But this right here, this is some foolishness. And then I didn't even know that part that he tore it up. So he a foul joker anyway. We know that after watching the Michelle story and how he acted with all them women playing it, because this the woman he married when he was, called himself dating Michelle and trying to keep a relationship going on with her.
I ain't got nothing to do with
Pay
that.
the money, Dre. Shut up and quit whining.
I'm talking
Quit whining over spill milk. This is a
You signed
this is a billionaire. This is a man that got some $2 million is nothing for him.
You signed the prenup.
So I don't care about I don't care about none of that because y'all jokers wasn't hollering none of that when Syra Kendu was trying to get that money out of Mary J. Blige, and Kendu is a thief because he was her manager and he was taking money from the other side, and he a 50-year-old man. Get yourself together. Y'all want to be treated like kings but act like peasants.
The God Kendu. Hold on, put some respect on Kendu.
Kendu.
Kendu name. Because again, y'all women. On the flip side, when the woman is the breadwinner, and this man say he needs $50,000 to maintain his lifestyle and this chef and all this, all of a sudden is, oh, you a grown ass man, go get your own job. You's an old clown, you's a clown. But when he flipping on the other side though, it's a double standard. You see that double standard? No, this is true equality in America. And I thank Kendu Isaac, because that's true equality. Because just how you say now, arguing about this woman need all this other stuff, even though she signed a prenup agreement with Dr. Dre, and now she won't try to change the terms, all that, because this man leveled up and got more money, and she want $2 million a month just because she got a vagina? No, ma'am, we gonna stop.
Wait a minute.
How's the different standard? That's the difference. That's the difference between the two.
No, it is not.
He has a penis. Dr. Dre wife though is entitled to that because she got a vagina.
That ain't why. No, Kendu wasn't there providing support for Mary and baby
manager.
Baby, he wasn't doing none of that. He wasn't doing none. He was the manager taking a cut off of her working. So basically, he was pimping her. He was a pimp, and then he was still stealing money from her.
And Dr. Dre's wife got caught doing the same thing. She was embezzling funds from one of his companies as well. You ain't read that part out.
Oh, well, but somebody, let me go back to Stewart's comment. He said, Shani hopes he gets better so he can sign the check. Actually, if he dropped dead, she'd probably get it all. But I'm just trying to say, I hope the man get better. That'll.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to get I do not want to say now. Okay, Jay, this is somebody you need to know. Kevin Mobley, but I want to get his title right. I believe he's sergeant. Are you sergeant or captain now? Tyler PD. He's on, but she knew she married an NWA from the jump.
I applaud that question right there. I applaud that statement, Kev. No doubt, I agree with that statement. Again, we both look. Now you got two cases right here of the exact same thing. You're arguing for the women's side. I'm arguing for the guy side. You comparing the two. We're talking about both spouses who apparently you claim Dr. Dre's wife helped negotiate the Beats deal and helped do all this work. Well, Kendu helped Mary J get some deals done and all this other stuff. So now when it's time to cash out and everybody wants out, Kendu, you trash because you asking for this amount of money for Mary J and this and this. Oh, but Dr. Dre and his wife, it's the exact same scenario. But the difference is one has a penis, one has a vagina. How much would I ask for Oprah? Oprah, I'm gonna need Oprah, whatever is in your heart that you won't bless me with. I know
I need a button over here. I need a button over here that I can push that say BS. But real quick, I want to go back to something that Stewart asked. We made a comment about the shirt, and you said we have to tell the Tank story later. Can you tell the Tank story?
Do I want to?
Tell the Tank story because I'm gonna have to drop out. I gotta help our guests get on.
Okay, all right. Now Shani's wearing a shirt today, ladies and gentlemen. No, screw that. I ain't finna talk about that. I ain't finna talk about the Tank story. I'm finna talk about what Shani talking about because since she ain't here, y'all finna get this work. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This is vagina money. That's what this is. All right, I'm gonna go on a monologue, fellas. Y'all with me, fellas? Y'all with me, fellas? Check in with me, fellas. We finna go off for the next few minutes while the women is gone. Okay, listen. We salute Kendu Isis. We gonna clap it up for Kendu Isis because damn it, that's the same thing that happened. The exact same thing is happening here. Okay. But the only difference is Dr. Dre's wife, knowing she signed a prenup agreement, tried to go to the court and lie and say that he ain't had no prenup. Now she got a prenup. And now the prenup's been produced and put the receipts out there and all that other good stuff. And now all of a sudden she needs $2 million a month. Is you nuts, lady? Is you crazy? What? Is you crazy? What the hell you need $2 million a month for? What is you eating like that requires $2 million a month? Huh? Take the prenup, all right? And I'll give you some property here and there. We call it even. But if you ask me one more time, if Oprah will ask me from Oprah, you know, Oprah gonna bless me. I already know she's just gonna bless me no matter what. I will tell you the Tank story though, okay? I will tell you the Tank story. I'm gonna hold it down for Shani. She gets. I agree with you, B.O.B. She gets what she gets and nothing more. She signed at one point in time in that marriage. She was an adult, grown woman who signed a prenuptial agreement saying, "I'm not in it for the money." That's how they get you. That's how they get you, fellas. They always kill you. Oh, I'm not here for the money. And then when it's time for the divorce, is well, what can I get out you? No, if you sign a prenup, be an adult, abide by said prenup. All right, that's what you need to make happen right now. Nah, talk about what Shani talking about with this nonsense. Always talking about some men. We gotta pay. Stop paying vagina money. That's why they got something called alimony in the United States. Why? Because we got to pay a woman for what she's done. Oh, I know you're mad this morning. I know I'm gonna make you mad this morning, but we gonna move on from that. All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and be nice and tell you Shani's Tank story. Okay, if you haven't heard this story before, we got it up on our podcast all over social media spaces and everywhere else. But apparently, Shani's wearing a shirt today from a Tank concert that we went to a few years ago here at the Hark Rights Event Center in Central Texas. And Shani, this really happened about 4 or 5 years ago, really recently to this day. Me and Shani went backstage to meet with Tank. To set up an interview and all this other stuff. And I might not be doing the story justice because I'm holding it down. Stewart say Mary put out her worst work while she got married to Ken though. I don't care. That ain't my problem. You know why y'all think Mary put out her worst work? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know this for a fact. Y'all didn't like married Mary J. Blige. Y'all like angry, mad Mary J. Blige. Show me the lie. Show me the
lie. That is a lie.
Y'all did not like married Mary J. Blige. I'm going over what Stewart said, because he said Mary put out her worst work when she got married to Ken though. That's right, because y'all don't like a happy Mary J. Blige. Y'all like an angry, sad, heartbroken Mary J. Blige. All right, I got to get back to this Ken story. I mean, this Tank story, because I was in the middle of it, and B.O.B. just pointed out Tank is a weird dude. Me and him go way back. He is a weirdo dude.
He's a very weird dude. He's crazy dude is what he is.
He did say there was nothing wrong with taste testing dicks around here. I'm just saying. That's what the man said. He had no problem with nobody taste testing dicks out here. Hey, that's what.
No, papi, no.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, my guy. Tank. The story goes, we set up this interview with Tank. We were supposed to go backstage and meet Tank at this concert. So Tank gets on, but we were supposed to meet him before the show. They told us, nah, you don't want to meet with nobody, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, cool, we'll wait till after the show. So we wait till after the show, and after he gets done doing the show, where he does this whole soliloquy about how R&B music, nobody in radio is supporting R&B music, and this, and this. Now, he does his show. Good show was great show, fantastic show, good show. Okay, fine, all that. He leaves off the stage, and we go backstage to finally meet with them. And we start getting the runaround for the promoters and all this other stuff. If you've been in the business, you know what it is. They start giving us the runaround about, oh, well, we don't know this and that, and we could meet and this, and this. And we finally get backstage, and Shani, I've never seen this before. I've seen her blackout. Like I wouldn't even say it was a blackout. It was just a moment. It was just a moment in time that I'll never forget. We go backstage and Tank is there, and they was like, well, nah, I'm not doing no interviews. I don't want to talk to nobody, blah, blah, blah. It's just a meet and greet. After we was promised interviews the whole nine. So when we get backstage, mind you, these are two people in the radio business that he just got done complaining about radio don't support him. These are two radio people trying to give him support and give him a platform to be supported on. After doing all that front in front of the audience, when you get two radio people back, they fronts on us. So Shani says, look, and I bullshit you not. This finger, I never saw this before. This finger went into Tank's chest plate And the security guard, there was a security guard there. The security guard got so scared, even the security, like dude was, because I'm already when Sonny started moving forward towards Tank, I thought for a second that I was gonna have to throw these hands. I think that I had to throw hands. I said the security dude, because I'm thinking to myself, if the security guard puts his hands on my sis, I'm getting my ass knocked the fuck out tonight because I can't fight. I already know I'm already a $110, and this dude is like real muscular. He had wrist and shit. Big old swole dude, security cat. And he was like, ho, ho, ho. He went to go stop Shani when Shani was approaching Tank. Shani didn't see him. Shani didn't go. Shani didn't. Everything in the room went black. Like I didn't see, like she didn't see, like nothing. All she had her eyes on was Tank. All she saw was Tank, and her finger was out like this, moving towards him, going, look, I am a program director. I said, that's the illest shit I ever seen. The illest shit I ever seen. Illest shit. Look, I am a program director. And for you to get out there and see how radio don't support you, I support your music. I play your music on my radio station.
Even that whack pop stuff you came out with.
We're trying to support you, and for you to act like this. Now the security dude backed up. That's how real shit got. I'm telling you, security. This big old security dude, I thought I was gonna have to fight. This fucker said, "Shit, I don't want none of that." The security guard said, "Nah, I don't want no stuff with that. I'm good. They don't pay me enough for this shit right now." Now his job is to keep people like Shani away from Tank, but no, he see when he went towards Shani and see Shani had that finger out, he backed up. He's like, nope, I don't want no smoke with that. I'm good on that. See, Shani went on to keep and Tank, to his credit, bowed down. They even got on a knee. Literally, I'm not kidding. He bowed down, took one knee like Colin Kaepernick ass, and took a knee and was like, "Baby, I'm sorry. Oh, baby." I think it was on the verge of saying, "Maybe I deserve." He was on the verge of saying, "Maybe I deserve." By the time you got done with that talk, I'm just saying. Look, that's exactly how shit. I'm telling you, I ain't even think about that, Stu. Hit that Shirley. She said, "Look," like just like that. Ooh, she said it with a chest. Damn, I'm gonna have to fight somebody tonight. But Shani I put it like this: by the end of the night, we was all taking pictures, we was all smiling and stuff. She was still pissed off. Don't get it twisted. There's a picture of us on the internet.
I got it.
It is a picture of us floating around on the internet. All three of us. This is a true story. This is a 100% true story. I was just
Let me get a picture.
Shani had this man on. I've never seen anything like it, because Shani had this man on his knee begging. I'm sorry. He went from Mr. Cocky Swag.
Oh yeah, he was talking cash.
Shit. We got invited to the Grammy Awards and the Soul Train Award. We got invited to like everything Tank was doing over the next year. I think he invited us to like every performance for the next year to that shit, because Shani spooked him out just that bad. Like, you said it with your chest. I was so impressed with that shit. Look, that finger. That's why we do this thing with this finger. We go, look, because I never seen anything like that before. I never seen a grown ass 275. I never seen a grown ass. No, put that.
Wait a minute, my bad.
Back up there, because that's a funny story to share about that picture. That's something funny to share about that picture. But this was a 100% true story that really happened. Now you see how he got his. Now you see my face. Look at my smile on my face. That's the most comfortable ass smile I ever had in my life, because I'm thinking, and listen, listen. What made you say I'm going for this? What made you? Was it a complete blackout? That's the real question. Was it a complete blackout?
No, it's just he was back there. Okay, number one, I drove from another market.
Okay,
to come to this show to support this man, and I was told that X, Y, and Z was gonna happen, and I stayed at this show all the way to the end. Because this is at the time, like this was the New Edition time when the movie came out and stuff. And we were supposed to do this interview, and I hear him going on about what he ain't got to do. And so that's why I was like, look, bro, I ain't got to play your song. I don't think you know who I am. I don't really think you understand what this is. A lot of people, I mean, to me, Tank, and I said this to him too, if you would stick to what you started with, which is R&B, instead of trying to do all this pop stuff, then maybe you have more support.
Right.
But you won't stick to the R&B, and and he was like, "Well, people won't buy that, and I got to do what's gonna sell." No, you got to be true to you. You out here running around trying to figure everything out, and you telling me you won't do an interview with me? And I play all your songs, even that stupid pop song that you came out with. I was on that. Because I had to tell him, baby, go check Media Base. Don't play with me. I shut all of it down when I get back.
And yes, dude. I think that's what you got out of that picture too. Is you seen that too? I get your hand off my damn shoulder. I don't want your hand on my damn. Shani's. You can see her eye literally cutting out the corner like this. Got his hands on my shoulder. That's why I say put the picture back up there so you can see it. You can see that. You can see her kind of while she's smiling. So, but that's the Tank story. I think I don't know if I did it justice or not, but it's much more better on the podcast when it really happened, because it's like a whole hour of a conversation on this particular topic, because it was just that wild and fascinating to see Shani Scott in this finger. I mean, just having and I continue to be astounded by the security guard, because the security guard literally said, "I don't want no smoke."
Yeah, he was over in the corner, and Tank's talking about, "Well, go give him your phone number, and you get his number, and I don't want that. Forget it. I don't want to do it now." And and the picture came because he said, "Well, come on, let's take a picture."
Yeah, right,
okay.
Right. And you did say, to her credit, Shani stayed consistent and said, "I don't want no picture." She really did. She said, "I don't want no picture." I was like, "Come on, Shani. We made it this far. Let's take a picture with the damn man." All right, we made it far. Gotta pay the millions, But Shani said it. She said, "I don't want no damn. Y'all women get. Y'all know y'all women get.
I don't want no picture.
I don't want no picture. Now you done ruined the mood. I don't want. But that, like I said, by the end of this evening, this Joker was on his knees thanking Shani Scott and apologizing. And for that, I will never forget this moment. This is one of the great moments in my life as far as radio is concerned. Mel's got that help, please. I had that. Look, that's why I said the first time when I seen the security guard, I said, "Well, I left my pistol at the house. I ain't gonna be." Because I ain't fighting. If I have to fight this, if this dude put his hands on Shani and I have to fight him, I'm gonna get drug out here tonight. I'm getting drug out here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Billy Badass at the least. But if you'd have seen this dude, I mean, this dude had veins popping out of his neck and his wrist and his arms. I saw his wrist. His wrist was.
I saw his wrist.
I remember his wrist. I just remember his wrist being just mad veiny and thick, and I was like, "Damn, it looked like he fit his whole hand around my neck right about now." But when Shani hit that finger, when that finger went like this, and it went, "Look." Good night, everybody. He even said, "Good night, everybody. I don't want no smoke with that." Amazing how a finger
can change everything.
So that's Shani Melz story. So you can go listen back to that on the old podcast back in the day and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and I know some of y'all are wondering. So I keep looking down and looking at my phone because I'm communicating with our guest. We're trying to get him up. Raz-B is going to join us. If it doesn't happen today, we will talk to him. But just so you guys know, he has a new single out called NDA that's featuring Cassidy.
That is usually by her phone.
Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry, that's me.
Oh. But you can check it out on YouTube, and we still working on getting him on so we can talk to him about his new album, because he got an album and documentary coming out called Full Disclosure. So stay tuned for that. But in other news, that's you sharing your screen. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, I was setting up a screen for the bar. Go ahead and stop that for now. What else we got in the news today, though? What else we got in the news?
Tyrese. So Tyrese is in the news. Oh,
That's another one right here.
yeah, Tyrese is in the news. Oh, wait. We gonna have to pause on Tyrese because right
Okay.
now we got multi-platinum
All right.
album seller.
One of the
One of the founders of original members of B2K.
multi-platinum millions.
Multi-platinum. What's that movie they was in?
You got
You
served.
got served. About to join the podcast with us. Let's clap it up right now for Mr. Raz-B.
What's good, my brother?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing? Thank you for
what's
having me.
up?
Happy New Year's. I
Oh
like that
yeah,
intro.
Happy New Year.
That was a nice intro. I was like, damn, we actually did put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes, you put in a lot of work. What you talking about? You didn't forget.
Done hard on him.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
I don't know how you could forget that because you started when you were a teenager, and I mean y'all were just like the biggest thing. I had y'all posters. I mean everything. You know, me and my little homegirls would pick. Okay, this my boyfriend today. This your boyfriend. You know, we
Oh,
do all of that. Oh baby,
somebody,
don't get modest now.
no, I know. You know what? You can never see yourself the way others see you. So when you're just constantly working, you don't really see the impact that you have until things have transitioned. And so yeah, I have seen the impact, and I'm just very overwhelmed and humbled that God just gave me such an amazing platform to continue to do as well.
No doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. Well, where you rolling some, brother? You out here in these streets? Look, working already this morning, brother. Where you at and headed to this morning?
I'm always in these streets, but like this, I haven't been home in 3 months.
Wow.
Oh.
I went from Vegas to New York for about a month and a half, and I ran over to Atlanta for about 2 months, and now I'm down here in Florida, working on a new project, getting ready to go on tour later this year. About to shoot a new video next weekend for a song called "Throwing
Okay.
Racks Around the Room." So just doing what I love to do, and most importantly, taking care of my family and supporting different foundations that I like to support.
No doubt. And what are some of the and we'll get into the organizations and things you love to support right now. But full disclosure is what you're working on right now.
I dropped a heavy bag on that. Full disclosure is my Bible. It's my story. Full disclosure is, a body of my testimony and my words. So every record on the album tells a different story. Most of that, the majority of the album, it's all about love. I have a few Turner records, you know what I'm saying? But it shows I'm a Gemini, so it just shows. We was talking about
Oh.
all my different love situations, controversy, some of my vices, and I'm just being completely vulnerable and completely pulling myself back. I feel like I'm finally in a position. I got the right team in place to be able to put forth a project. I actually recorded the album in Florida,
Mhm.
Miami, Florida, after the tour. So I was just really, really happy to be able to encompass and compose such an amazing piece. So I'm so excited to share it with the world because I put my heart into it.
Okay,
And
I
my
got a
bag.
question. I got a question about the bag because in your current single NDA featuring Cassidy, you say I'm gonna put a milli in your face. Okay, this is what I need you to explain.
Uh-oh.
Okay, are you putting a whole $1,000,000 in my face? Or are you calling something on you a milli? I mean, what's the milli? Is it
I
cash?
mean, the Millie could be a lot of things. I mean, I'm a walking Millie myself, So it's a subliminal, just basically saying, it's important to keep everything on a non-disclosed basis because people like to take information and it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, baby, would you mind signing this NDA? But no, it's also subliminal too. I want everybody. That's the lead single, the buzz single I called to introduce full disclosure. So everybody needs to sign the NDA before we get to full disclosure.
Okay. So
The shot.
let me now let's talk about this because
Hey,
so when you dating a girl or you meet a chick, I don't know what y'all call it. Y'all what you say you gonna bust them down when you getting ready to bust her down? Do you do you make them really sign an NDA?
I don't make anybody do anything, but I have a very strong legal team, and it's really really important to protect my private life, keep my private life separate from my
No,
business. But
listen, listen. I don't
even in
want to
my
hear that.
business world,
Look,
everybody
look,
got
look.
something to say.
You got the chick. Y'all at the house, hotel, wherever you got her on your yacht, whatever. You getting ready to put in work.
Mm.
Does that really? Do you really stop and say, okay, look, before I slide this up in you, you need to understand.
That's it.
Is this what happened?
For real. I typically are not do any paperwork. Normally that's my team, but it's really important to be protected, especially
Yo,
nowadays. Everyone
yo, Raz, don't
be recording me.
Raz, we feel that, man. We feel you, bro. Don't pay her no mind, man. She all up in
I ain't
it.
worried about y'all. Let's keep it coming.
She
Exactly. It's just
be
be
ridiculous.
quiet. He
She be
be
ridiculous.
mad.
You
I'm
know,
just asking because see earlier we had a conversation about Dr. Dre and his wife. Prayers for Dre. We hope that he recovers.
Facts.
Out of the hospital.
Amen.
But the wife wants $2 million a month for spousal support. We talking about Dr. Dre. We're not talking about males. Okay, it's two
I
million.
think
Well, I'm not gonna ask you it's 2 million a month because you
that
don't know if 2 million is too much either. But she deserve it because ain't none of y'all in their marriage now.
I mean, I can't speak on another person's situations. You know what I mean? I just hope that everything works out in a godly manner for them. And I love Dr. Dre, and behind every great man there's a great woman. So it takes two to tango. So I pray that everything works out for them.
Oh, I love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
that's the right answer. But that's the right answer, though.
Y'all funny. I
Listen,
love it.
That's the
listen.
right answer. Look, ain't nothing wrong with that answer. That was the right answer, bro. I respect that answer. I love that answer. That was a great answer. It takes two to tango. Unlike Shani, she'll tell you, she needs all of that. She need
That's
all.
not true. That
Prices I
don't,
want
baby.
half.
Yeah,
Listen,
I need all of that. I
I
need
ain't never asked for half. In my divorce, did I ask for half?
not your divorce because y'all
I,
ain't had
I
nothing.
didn't. I didn't say I didn't want nothing. I just wanted the paper signed. You ain't even got to do child support, bro. Just hey, sign the papers.
Raz, you've been working on these a lot of these different EPs over the last few years and still putting out the work. Man, you're still independent, correct?
Actually, I'm major independent. That's what I like to call it because we actually have the finances to be able to um, get the record to where it needs to be, and get the
Mm-hmm.
project where it needs to be. But yeah, but I put out some music over the years, obviously, because just for the love of the music. But I feel like now that I'm back actually in the country. I was living
Mm-hmm.
in China for about 7 years. Now that I'm actually in the country, I was able to assemble the right team. I feel like this is gonna be my very first real studio recorded album, with major backing behind it as well as the proper team.
No doubt, no doubt. But you got go ahead, Shawnee. You got a question?
Yeah. So you're working on a documentary. In the documentary, full disclosure, you're in production right now, right?
Yeah, we are in production. Just looking at my life, my name Raz-B is a revealer of secrets, and I've noticed the secret things belong to the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong to us and our children that we need to do all the work and will of His law. And looking at my life is a testimony, so I felt it was really really important to really document my life, my growth, my trials, my tribulations, and most importantly, just continue to be a vessel. Because if I don't tell my story, somebody else will, and I feel like I've been misunderstood the last 12 years of my career due to the fact of having controversy with family members or whatnot. So I felt like I have the right platform, I have the right support from the community. So I felt like it was the best time to move forward with this project. So it's going amazing. The press release is about to come out. It's gonna be very monumental. It's gonna be very impactful and very culture shifting for the culture. Very impactful.
Well, when it comes out, you definitely have to come back and let's talk about that because it is important to share experiences because other people go through things silently and they don't know how to express or seek help, you know. And when they can see someone that they look up to, and how they handled whatever it is, if it was joining a boy band, if it was starting your own business, if it was, just learning how to drive a car, those things are very
Facts.
Very helpful. So I applaud you for that because
No
I'm
doubt.
big on that, on
Nah,
being transparent
Now,
that's
with
what it's
people.
about. It takes a village to raise a child. If you want people to support you, they need to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? People meet me all the time, and they're like, "Well, the perception that you have is totally different." I'm just like, "Don't push on me, and there won't be no pushback." I like to mind my own business, stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? But people, for some reason, like to attack a man of God.
I ain't never heard nothing bad about you. What they say?
People have their narratives. You know what I mean? Because when you're emotional and you're young and you don't know how to deal with, and you haven't been had fed the tools or the right development to be able to react properly. Everything in life is about reactions, and then everybody in this world to me are like you got a follower or a leader. So you'll walk up to me. I had somebody walk up to me, didn't even know I was Raz-B, and they're like, oh, "Fuck Raz-B, Raz-B's gay."
Raz-B what?
That's
Call the man
somebody
gay.
walked up to me and told me. She's like, "Fuck Raz-B." Didn't know it was me, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Yeah, nigga, Raz-B's gay."
Oh, you're happy?
This person doesn't know me, doesn't know anything, but people can have their own perception. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it is what it is. So
Oh
Uh,
yeah, haters are gonna hate. I had to bust a bar yesterday. Mel said that I busted a bar because I had to ask the question, "How you gonna one up greatness, baby?" I'm
right.
great. What you gonna do?
talk
How
your
you gonna one
shit.
up me?
Talk your shit.
Now let me ask you this, Rez, because there was something important that you said in that statement just now a few minutes ago about uh, not having the tools as coming up because you guys started off in this celebrity thing kind of young. How old were you guys when the first album dropped, or when you guys went to work as B2K?
15. I mean, we've doing this since we were kids, but like 15 was when our first studio album came out on Sony,
Okay.
Sony Epic.
Okay, okay, and I say this all the time to people because we talk about this a lot with people who grew up in the limelight, like you guys, like a lot of you guys in the B2K that you did, and how a lot of the perception of the world may seem a little twisted, or things get twisted in statements like the ones people make about y'all because of that. Can you speak to that? Can you like help our audience understand how tough it is when you're young in this game and you watch and you're growing up in front of the entire world's eyes, like how tough that is.
Well, essentially, you're an adult.
Right.
Um, so you have to grow up a lot faster. You're exposed to things of the world that you may probably wouldn't normally see, and that's just because you're in a business with a bunch of adults. So I'm not gonna say I don't think that the entertainment business is for kids. I just think it's really really important to have the right team around you so they can help guide you and develop you and make sure that you're protected. I just did a deal with a new artist. I do a lot of artist administration and artist development, and there's an artist that I worked with over the past few years. His name is Jay Hen, dope artist. He When we got on the phone yesterday, his family was on the phone, his mom and dad, and I just thought for me it just warmed my heart because that's something I never had in the business, to be able to have someone that genuinely loves you unconditionally no matter what, and not for no ulterior motives or because you're making them a lot of money. So I just really I think I think I've seen a lot of young artists grow up in the business, and I wanted to speak on Justin Bieber. I really support the dude. I love him well. His documentary is amazing, and I just think that through when when the world is attacking you, it's a lot of demons coming at you, so you got to learn how to deal with those. But when you got a dope team, your dope team can reel you and get you back where you need to be. So I'm just really, really happy where Justin Bieber's at. It's kind of like you got to go through hell to get to heaven. He's married. He's peaceful. He's bought a nice hotel in Miami. You know what I'm saying? That he's building. I mean, he just got his mind back where he needs to be, and it's so important to have the right team. You can't have a bunch of yes people around and think you're gonna be successful. You're gonna
Ooh,
crumble.
say
It
that
takes a village
again.
to raise a child. You're gonna crumble as fast as you got there. It takes a village to raise a child. You know what I mean? So
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber and like I said, you guys, all y'all cats essentially came up together.
Well, he older than you. Older than Justin Bieber, right? Ain't he a little bit older than Justin Bieber?
Older than Justin. Oh, might have lost him.
Uh oh, he moving. You aren't you older than Justin Bieber?
I believe so. I was JB
Yeah, he's. I
20
think
years. I
he's
think JB
younger
like 28
because
maybe.
wasn't he like real young when
I don't know, but I do like this
20?
question. I do like this question from Stewart. One of our viewers are watching this. They have a great question for you. Who in the group is going to be upset when this documentary is released?
I don't think anybody's going to be upset because it's not a hit piece.
Okay,
Um, the project is about the project is about me
okay,
and me
okay.
only.
It's well. When is the
Now
documentary coming out?
this year,
No date yet. Just when it's done, it's done.
Okay,
yeah, well,
well we'll
I've been working on it for some time, but things are coming into fruition and they're moving very fast. We've already been greenlit and everything, so it's coming.
okay.
Everybody.
Okay. Can you share with us what platform it'll be on?
Nah, not at this moment,
Not
but
yet. Okay.
let's just tell. I'm gonna tell you this: get your popcorn because this shit is lit.
Oh,
Okay. We'll get the popcorn. We'll make sure that we have that. Now, when you finish your deal with whoever you have your agreement with for that platform, I would love for you to send it over to my platform, which is Media Room 360. It's mine. I started it with my money, and we up and popping. Right now, I have 7 shows on
I'm
there.
sure
So,
anything. I'm sure anything. I'm sure anything is possible.
okay, yeah, I like that answer. Good answer. Good answer.
I like how you negotiate deals in the middle of our
I
show.
know.
I like how you
Yeah, hey,
negotiating deals in
You
the
try to
middle of
handle
our
your
show.
business.
I
this
like how
the show is our business. This is my business.
you
So
did. I
I
love
don't, he right
I heard
here.
that.
So I gotta shoot my shot to get his documentary on my platform.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying. I just love how you do it. We in the middle of our show and we closing deals and we getting streaming rights we getting, I love how we getting this done. I just love how the show's going.
I, I do got an exclusive for you. So I'm finishing up a new single, which is one of the next singles coming out, and I'm gonna send it to you tonight after it's done. After we mix it and master, right? We're gonna mix it and master. I'm gonna have my team get this new record over to y'all.
Let's get it. World.
Okay, great.
You'll be the first.
I'm with
And
it.
your videos too. The Media Room 360 can run your videos because I do pay royalties.
Let's go.
So I'm not
Go, listen,
bootlegging.
go with your bad self.
Okay, yeah, this is a real thing, honey. This
Okay.
is a
Hey,
Millie. No, you a Millie. I'm a Billy. Okay, this a
hey,
Billy. So I'm gonna
I
have
heard
to make
that.
you sign an NDA.
Okay, cool. I got you. Send it over, baby.
Yes.
Let me ask you, Chris, who you feeling right now that's out in the world of music right now? Who are you feeling right now, besides yourself?
Yeah. I like the weekend. I love the weekend's
Okay.
vibe. I'm a '90s baby in a way. I'm an '80s baby, but I love my '90s music, so I'm always listening to my Jodeci, John B's, and drills, etc. But I'm really feeling all these kids. I mean, little Sky, little Sykes, all the little Dirks and stuff. It's a bunch of little Wayne inspired artists running around, but I love how they got their own style. But I'm always gonna be a R&B head. I love me some Bruno Mars. But the person that's probably getting the most play in my car right now would probably be me in the weekend.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, since you mentioned littles, I got a question for you. What's the nickname your mother gives your significant other?
He put us on mute.
Would you say?
What's the nickname? I said since you're talking about Lils, got some questions for you. What's the nickname your mother gives your significant other? A, your little boyfriend. B, your little friend. C, that fast tail heifer. Or D, what's his or her name?
D, what's his and her name?
Mm. I like that answer.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mine say your little friend. Your little friend.
Your little
That's
friend.
what I say to my daughters too.
My
Your
mom
little
used
friend.
to, my mom still use the word skeezers.
Oh, Jesus, damn.
She still use the word skeezers. Hey, look, that's real old school right there, Pam. You calling you skeezers.
Skeezer. Okay, here's another one. Who taught you how to spell independent? A teacher. B, Lil Webby. C, Destiny's Child. Or D, Lil Boosie.
Probably Destiny Child.
Wait. I can't hear who you say. You said Destiny Child.
I said probably Destiny Child.
Oh well, nah,
Probably
Lil
Destiny Child.
Webby.
Why not? I
I'm
mean, I went on
Texas.
tour with them. I'm really close with them and stuff like that. So I
But there
don't
you
really listen
go.
to that
There
record.
you
Of
go.
course, I know
Okay.
before, but
Well,
I want to
There
make
you
sure.
go.
I'm from Oak Cliff, Texas. I'm from Oak Cliff, Texas. So INDEPENDT.
Destiny
Yeah,
Child.
Lil Webby. Yeah, they from Houston, Texas. I'm from Oak Cliff.
What's
I'm
the
from
difference?
Dallas. It's a big
I
difference.
forgot. I forgot. There is a difference between Oak
There is
Cliff
a
and
big.
Small Hood.
Yes, I'm from Oak Cliff,
That's Small
Texas.
Hood. Sunny South Dallas. What up?
Okay, so you're a Millie. So what does it mean if your hand itches?
Well, I've been
hmm
told that people that has something to do with money, but I don't necessarily believe everything that I've been
Okay.
told.
I accept that answer. He still got his black card, Shani. I don't think you can take this man black card.
Okay, wait, one more. Now I got two more, three more actually.
Okay.
If someone puts their hand up on your hip, what's the appropriate response? I put my
I
hand up on your hip.
did.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Buddy,
Who are the top three
I love it.
rappers of all time? Biggie, Pac, and Jay,
Mm.
Wayne, M, and Drake, Rakim, Slick Rick, Chuck D.
Or
Yeah, them.
die line.
No, not no
You,
Dylan.
you, one thing I think about the origins of rap and the evolution of it.
Uh-huh.
If you're gonna, you gotta praise our forefathers first. So you
Mhm.
gotta start with the Rakims. In my personal opinion, it's just it doesn't make any sense, especially when hip hop was birthed in the early '70s. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, that's disrespectful. But what I do love about it, everybody has evolved. So yeah, but
Okay, wait.
every generation also still they have their greats. I think they're all great, if you ask me.
Okay, well, and this is the final question. This is the $10 million question.
Even though we ain't got 10 million. We ain't got it.
But he got it. Who is the best basketball player of the last 10 years?
Too easy.
Bron, Kobe, Allen Iverson, or Steph Curry?
Kobe is disrespectful. Okay,
hmm
it would have it have to be Kobe to me, my personal opinion.
I pick Kobe too.
Over the last 10
Kobe's too much.
years,
10
Yeah,
years. 10
Kobe's too
years.
much. Rest in peace, Kobe. Kobe's too
rest in
much.
peace to Kobe, but
LeBron
Kobe,
is a problem too. His IQ. I mean, he's a freight train. You don't really want none of that. But we all got a chance to see Kobe get the best of LeBron a few times, especially in the All Star game when he blocked him twice.
Yep.
So Kobe, and that's old. We talking about older Kobe. So but
I ain't gonna
LeBron is a beast, and they're different type of players because LeBron is like, man, LeBron is.
like I said, Kobe ain't make a 10 straight NBA finals. I'm just saying.
Oh man, look at that. We gonna
Kobe,
take your black card.
Yeah, I'm
well,
just saying.
Kobe put in a lot of work. He put in a lot of work and didn't always have the right teams. LeBron,
Exactly.
LeBron, LeBron carried. Well, but he had Shaq on the team when he went to the finals. He carried his
Well,
black ass team too, but he had, but he
he
had,
carried,
Yeah.
but he
he
had
carried
Shaq.
the ball.
And Shaq was still kind of dominant as well. So
Let's keep it 100. LeBron and Kobe had their share of bums they had to carry for a couple of years.
Yeah, I applaud Bron for all of his community service. I mean, I applaud him for that. I don't think anybody can really touch him with that.
LeBron's on a whole nother level with that.
Yeah, when it comes to that, but
No
Kobe
doubt.
is the king. Kobe is the king.
Rest in peace to the king, to the Black Mamba.
Like
Well,
Mamba,
you know what, Mr. Raz-B, we have had so much fun with you today. We are so happy that we were able to work it out for you to get on.
thank you.
Shani and Melz, we are here every day at 10 a.m. Central Standard
Love it.
Time. You can catch me again on Big Bink's Break Room at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we're going to talk about you there tonight
Okay.
as well. And
And
you are more than welcome to come hang out with us again,
I
and
will.
we'll
I
be
want
looking
to.
for your single.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it right back to y'all because I have my new artist on I just signed. His name is Nick Marcano. The dude is so talented. I was just like, I'm so blessed to have him because he comes with so many great connections as well. So yeah, I'll be happy to bring him on there too. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to Tamika. Shout out to Big Boy. Shout out to my team out there that this made this possible. Shout out to Clyde Baby. And I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me. And I look forward to doing this shit again, especially
No
when
You're
doubt.
documentaries
welcome.
come out.
We appreciate you. Go ahead,
Yeah.
tell people the social medias and all the other stuff how they can follow you
Oh
and get it.
man, you know what? I'm always active on my Instagram, which is Raz-B _ B2K. That's the place you can find me. I'm open for business. We doing promos, we doing video drops, and we're doing collaborations. Especially for the up and coming artists, because I feel it's important that we help them push their brand.
No
All
doubt.
right, very good. And yeah, for all of your independent artists on the media room, guess what? We got a show that's dedicated just to independent artists. So you can send all of that. You just get with
I
Tamika,
will.
she'll get
Now
it
we
over to
family,
me.
family now. I say no hit and run. I'm coming back. I'm a
Oh,
No doubt.
that's what's up.
family now. I'm gonna come on and host a tour if y'all let me. Shit,
Yeah, most definitely.
That'd be fun, man.
that will
When
be
you have,
amazing.
well, you go have fun, brother. You see, you look like you finna go up in there and go get
All
busy
right.
and get to work. Oh,
He getting a new car. Oh,
Maybe,
he, he's
maybe
stunting on
follow some more
us.
of my
oh,
friends.
oh!
Bring me my money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Tell them
Look,
to bring me my money.
Well,
Y'all
we,
funny.
we we hope you enjoy your new car. Congratulations on that purchase.
All praise to the God.
no doubt, brother.
God
You
bless
have a
y'all.
good
I
one,
appreciate
man.
you.
Please,
Do this
man.
again.
All
No
Much
doubt.
right,
love.
See you,
see you
brother.
later.
And chitlins. And collard greens. All right, love y'all. God bless. Peace.
All
Yep.
right, bye bye.
Raz B, ladies and gentlemen, check it in on the biggest morning show on the
Ever.
Facebooks. Shani Melz in the morning. Great combo though. That was a lot of fun, man. That was a great combo. I'm glad to see he's doing well though. Glad to see, despite all the craziness that he had in his life, because he dealt with those allegations and a whole bunch of other stuff. But it's good to see that things are positive and on the up and up for Raz B and his team.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
New,
that was good. I can't wait to see the documentary because I mean I didn't hear that people was calling him
yes.
gay and all that. I didn't know all that.
In fact, when we were doing the research this morning, when I was doing the show prep this morning, I Googled his name. That's one of the first things that pop up is one of his Vlad TV interviews where he has to answer the gay allegations.
What? You know what? I can't respect Vlad.
Yeah, you know that. We already do. But you see, that's why we didn't, we don't do that kind of shit here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about it, we gonna talk about it. But no, we ain't finna put up with none of that salacious bullshit here. We can
Yeah.
we let our people live. You know what I'm saying? They got enough platforms for that for you. You know what I'm saying? We got our
Yes.
mess to deal with, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Raz B, man. And the new single. I don't know if I give you a little sample of it. A little
Oh
sample.
yeah. Where'd the sample go?
Let me go ahead and get it.
Like what happened? We didn't even play it while he was on the phone.
He was great conversation. Headed to the Porsche lot apparently.
And yeah, to get him a new car. All right.
This is his latest Raz B featuring Cassidy. It's called NDA. You got to sign an NDA. If you want, play around with us. Let's get it.
Girl, I hope you ain't fake. Tonight it's going down. Double R's, all the baddest don't know. Why you acting like that?
Why you acting like that?
Why you acting like that?
I don't know.
Why you acting like that?
I don't know.
Down, ain't no coming back. Ooh, you gon' need to sign an NDA.
Hey.
I'ma put a whole million in your face.
Wow.
NDA
Hey.
in your face.
That's the latest from Raz
We
B
ain't doing no
featuring Cassidy. It's out right now. It's called NDA.
Yeah, that's hot.
All right. That's out right now. Y'all go cop that. Y'all go check that out. You know what I'm saying? All that other good stuff. All right. Quick updates before we get up out of here. We were getting into the Tyrese situation. We didn't get to the Tyrese story real quick, but Tyrese is another one whose wife is asking for some more money.
Oh,
But
she just wants $20,000.
she just want $20,000 now. Ain't that much? No millies.
No, well, number one, I'm not sure what her background is, but I think that she's Indian. I think she's I think she's Indian, not American Indian, but Indian. And her family looks like they are well put together. And again, she's another one. She don't need Tyrese. This girl is she's an attorney or either she's in politics something. She got a whole career. I think she just doing the 20,000 just cause she can.
So that's a difference.
And she like it don't pay it and see what happens.
So there's a difference. There's a difference.
My whole family gonna come after you.
So there's a difference. That's a difference, right?
I don't think there's a difference, but I don't know what they getting divorced for, or or what happened. Maybe the cultures, maybe that. I mean, I don't know because I don't know neither one of them.
According to Samantha Lee Gibson, she reportedly filed for divorce back in September of 2020. And after last week, they put out this whole amicable statement on how everything was amicable and all this other stuff. It always starts off amicable until we start talking money and going to court. All right. She's claiming that Gibson, Tyrese, completely cut her off weeks before the divorce filing. She claims he went as far as to cut her off financially and that he even locked her and her 2-year-old daughter out of the house in Georgia.
And you know what? I don't know Tyrese personally, but just based on from being, the times that I have had to be around him, that sounds like some stuff he would do.
Well, he's claiming that he didn't lock them out, and he also admits that he has major issues with Samantha's demand of $20,000 per month in child support. He calls that number unreasonably high.
Tyrese is spoiled. He one of them spoiled men that when they can't get their way, then they start doing childish stuff. Instead of just, you the one who married this woman and said, oh, I'm so in love and I found the one for me. And then you get into the relationship and you actually have to do work to keep the relationship together.
Oh,
He just, I mean, Tyrese just go make another album. Just stick to making albums. Just make some albums.
Yeah, he need to chill the movies. I keep forgetting that Tyrese had one of the better R&B albums of the last decade with Black Rose. Like that album was phenomenal, and then he started worried about this Hollywood bullshit. It's crazy, but at the same time, it's another situation. What the baby need $20,000 a month for? What the baby need $20,000 a month for? I'm just wondering. She 2. What she need $20,000 a month for?
Maybe it might be less. But that stuff add up when you start putting your kids in these activities and stuff. That.
$20,000.
Listen, track is whooping my butt, and even when my kids are 10 and 12 now, but when they were that age, and I started putting them in, even they charge a lot to put them kids in that stuff. And then if you sending them to private school, when my kids went to private school, that was $30,000 a year just for school.
That's school, but that's not a month either. That's for the year.
Yeah, but that's school. 30,000 for school. Then where we live. Okay, you want to know how much my rent was? I stayed on the golf course. You want to know how much my rent was?
Of course, you're trying to get me to stay at.
Yes, that golf course. The golf course. But you wouldn't have to get a place as big as I had. And I wanted to stay at a certain place on the golf course. So that's why I had to pay them premium price.
You won't have a viewing shit.
Yeah, I wanted a view.
I don't need no view. I don't need to look outside.
But they have other units over there, that are not like that.
You can put me in the corner. I don't need no window. I'll look at the bricks.
Yeah.
But is there anything else we need to cover? Or are you ready to get up out of here? Because we got.
We didn't say anything about Kanye and Kim.
Yeah.
The Kim Ye split.
Well, there is the reports are that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are getting a divorce, but now Kim has come out with a statement saying that they haven't gotten they're not divorces on the table, but they're not getting a divorce yet. They're looking at separation and counseling right now. And they say the two have been separated for several months now. Kanye has been in Wyoming while she's been in California with the kids. And they're just doing their own thing. I mean, but this is one of these marriages that has defied logic for a while, if that makes sense.
Don't say that.
It has. We all thought this shit was gonna be. We thought this shit was gonna be a one and done. We thought this was gonna be a one and done because it seems like Kanye West is a walking testimony to the shit that he raps about. 'Cause, you know, he said how you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl. He used to talk all this black power stuff and all this other stuff, and then you know he goes and does exactly what he says he's going to do and what other people is going to do. I thought this marriage was going to be one and done, but to see it survive what 4 years? It's been 4 years now. I think they've been
They
together.
only been married 4 years. I really hope they pull. I hope they pull through because I mean they got a whole family. It's kids involved, and at some point, and I think that they both do actually love each other.
Well,
You
but I
know, it seems that way, and maybe they're just at this hard spot. And I hope that the people around them are more encouraging because you've never heard Kim say, "Well, Kanye is beating me. Kanye is cheating on me." You know, Kanye has some issues. You know that we've all seen publicly.
there is
That
issue.
yeah, he needs some help, and he probably I don't know this to be true, but he might still be dealing with the fact that his mom isn't here. You know
I,
that.
that thing when he lost his mom, I said that boy can't. That's whew, because I love
Yeah,
my mama, and like I said, you can either be lost in that world forever, or you got to find a way to fight out of it. And Kanye got lost into it. Like he fell into the dark side of that. For what I
yeah. And to
uh,
lose your mom so young, not that like he was a little kid, but you expect, just you expect to have your mom to see your kids,
right.
she get to be with her grandkids and all of that. And hopefully he can get the help that he needs so he can be the man that she needs because forget all that, oh, this a woman that took pictures. Okay, we passed it. She did that in her 20s or teens, whenever she did it. She did it. It's over. Um, Now she's a mother, she's a wife. She's trying to start a new career for herself, and you can't just hold people to what they did. She's trying to do better, and I really hope that Kim and Kanye, I hope they pull through.
but
I hope they pull through.
But this goes back to something that I pointed out last week about Kim wanting for president. And I told you, it's not when everybody was talking about Kanye running for president. I said, no, that's not the play. She's not happy that Kanye is doing all this because it's making her look like this is just a game. I think she seriously wants to be taken seriously as a potential person that can evoke real change. And Kanye's not helping that cause with
Well,
his.
what's most important, she needs to, make a change with her family. Let me see you do that. Because if you give up on this man, now you want me to believe you to take care of a whole country or some people that I don't have no kids with you.
And hey,
So I mean, you got to take care of home first.
right.
Take care of home first. Get that situation, right. I don't, divorce ain't always the answer. We don't know what's going on inside of, but I just, know from what we see, she's been very supportive of Kanye.
Yes, no doubt, no
She's
doubt.
been very supportive, and I'm pretty sure, maybe he has done some things that really broke her heart. But I applaud the fact that we're not hearing that, oh, Kanye is abusive physically, or mentally. She's never said that. He's not out here in these streets. Ain't no stories of Kanye was seen with this mystery woman. You know, so and he takes up for her. He gonna defend his wife to the end. You can't disrespect her. They have a beautiful family. I just hope they can work it out.
I think they will. I think they will. I think they'll work it out. Hopefully, but it would be up to Kanye. I think at this point, I think it's up to him and not so much Kim, because it seems like she's doing all the legwork and or at least putting out the appearance that she's doing all the what she can to keep the marriage going, as opposed to what he's been doing. Also, Georgia elections. We not clapping up for Georgia. Big shout out to Reverend Raphael Warnock. That's his correct name. I hope I'm saying his name, but he has been confirmed as the winner of one of the two
What?
seats.
Okay, now what's going on with Purdue and the other one?
Also, it's still a lot of people saying it's still too close to call. They're still counting out votes. But Democrat Raphael Warnock is projected to win the first of the two Senate runoff elections. He ran away with his apparently in comparison to Ossoff. They're still determining what's going on with that situation. But congratulations, we one step closer, y'all. We want to
Well,
step.
my understanding was they were waiting to count DeKalb County, which is a black county, and not Cobb, but something that started with a C. I don't know where that county was.
Yeah. But Raphael Warnock will make history. He will become Georgia's first black senator and the first black Democrat to represent a southern state in the Senate ever. Warnock, Ossoff still has a lead right now. Ossoff has the lead, but they're still counting. That one is way too close to call right now. But it's probably likely that he's going to win because of the simple fact that they're already screaming that they cheating and they,
And now, and so I'm right. He's going against Purdue, the Purdue lady. Okay.
No, Loeffler is who Warnock. Warner is the. I'm sorry, Loeffler is the lady, and she was going up against Warnock. Okay.
But the Purdue ain't Purdue a lady?
No, Purdue's a guy. He's a guy.
Oh, I thought that was a woman.
No, he's a dude. He's old, one of these old dudes again.
It's people we get the chicken from.
Yes.
I'm not buying that chicken no more.
But of course, that also means, ladies and gentlemen, a whole bunch of things going to happen, and I need you to stay woke and pay attention to what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. If you call yourself woke, you need to be on these people in Congress when they get control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency. That is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, the completion of a blue wave. They said it couldn't happen, but it's happening. It's a completion of the blue wave. So therefore, what are some of the things that you want before we get up out of here? What you looking for? We know we got to get these we got to get these checks. We got to
Tell them to bring me my money.
tell them to bring me my money. But these 2K checks, Biden already talking that shit. He's already on. He did a press conference this morning talking that shit, saying y'all finna get these 2K checks. So
Tell them to bring me my money.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't hearing nothing they talking about until they bring me my money. $2,000 checks. How about the legalization of weed? How about we end qualified immunity? Y'all forgot about that?
So you want weed legalized
Nationwide.
everywhere?
Marijuana nationwide.
That's a whole new boy. They legalize weed.
States already doing it. You might as well. I've traveled to at least 2 of these states that have legalized. It's a beautiful thing. And
And that's business opportunity.
yes, so decriminalize the weed. That's number 1. Number 2, let's get rid of let's end qualified immunity in the United States. That's what we need to be pushing for. If you don't know what qualified immunity is, that is the thing that protects police officers from killing, that keeps police officers and law enforcement from indiscriminately using force against us. You have to end that right now. They have to be held accountable for their actions. So you got to push for the end of qualified immunity. That's the other one. Also, another big one, student loan debt.
Lord, please. Oh, we need the student loan guy to come through and just wipe them all out.
That's what these are the issues that we need to talk about. These are the issues that we need to stay on top of. You've been protesting in these streets all these last summers. You've been out here acting up in these streets and doing all this stuff. What's going on, Polo? What's going on out there in Twitch?
Hey, Polo Mars.
Good morning. These are the things that you've been pushing for and that we've been fighting for, screaming Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. Now you have the people who have said they're going to run on these issues in place. So let's stay focused, stay woke, pay attention, and make sure that they're doing what the hell they're supposed to be doing by us. All this shit that I'm talking about should be done by this summer.
Yeah, we can't say, okay, we got the black people in there, or we got the people that support what we want, and we just gonna sit back and let them do it. Now it still work.
You gotta apply the pressure. We gotta apply the pressure. We gotta apply pressure and stay on them and make sure.
Because understand, once they get in that position, then there's some pressure coming to them from another way.
And just like I said, today will mark the death of the Republican Party in the United States as we know it. So I'm just letting y'all know this. Today they're going to be certifying the election of Joe Biden in Congress. You have 12 United States senators who are going to be seditionists and traitors who say that they're not going to support the will of the 80 plus a million Americans. So you're going to see the death of the Republican Party today. And what you're going to see is either you align with Trump or you on the other side. And if you're in the Trump cult, I'm praying for y'all, because no, you shouldn't be worshiping a man like that. Y'all, I don't get it. I don't understand. Y'all weirdos. Bye. But pay attention, because they about to turn. No, I'm serious. They about to turn up. These people about to act a fool in these streets, man. So y'all just be careful out there and stay woke out there. I'm just telling y'all. That's my thoughts on that. That's political. I had to go Action Jackson real quick.
He said he had to go Action Jackson real quick.
All right, it's time for us to get
Speaking of Action Jackson, you can check out Spending Time with Action. That's a new show that we have on the platform. A new episode is there with actually me and Beak riding with Action. We just waiting on Melz to show up.
Nope.
Get on the bike.
Nope. I'm not getting on no Poppy.
No, Poppy, no.
No Poppy. No. I seen the way y'all was sweating and Bank over there looked like he was about to do Bank at half the time. Bank looked like he zoned out and checked out. He stopped pedaling and start dancing and stuff. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to embarrass myself on the TV messing around with y'all.
Well, make sure you guys download the Media Room 360 app. We got big things to come. We are building the channel, so I welcome all constructive criticism. If you have a idea, or if you even have content that you would like to have shown there, reach out to me. Hit me up in my inbox, and we'll make it happen.
No doubt. Well, it's time for us to get up out of here, though, because now the morning is about to be over, and I have meetings to go to now.
Yes.
But don't forget, I'll be back on your radio this afternoon, 2 to 6, inside the King of Some Media show on the all-new 107.3 Kiss FM. Ricky Smiley Mornings and #1 for R&B. Brown Liquor Music this Saturday night at 6 in WTUG, Tuscaloosa, and everywhere else nationwide. Follow us, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Media Room 360 and at Melz on the MIC and at Shani Scott on air. All right? We'll see you guys tomorrow.